All right, friends, today I'm going to show you how to play licks fast, or quick licks, fast solos, all right? I teach ukulele every Wednesday and Saturday. If you like this kind of content, hit subscribe. You can print these tabs here by becoming a Patreon. And if you dig my ukulele, my Mustang from Flight, there's some extra information in the description, along with private lessons. Let's talk about our bass lick. We're in A minor, and we're using the A minor pentatonic scale shapes 1 and 2. If you want to learn more about the pentatonic shapes, I'll link a video in the description as well. So our lick's going to go 5th fret here of the A string to the 3rd fret. So 5, 3. Then again on the next 5, 3. Down to the C string, 4, 2, 0. And then the 2nd fret of the G string. Now if you have a low G, that's going to sound great as well. Even with a high G, it doesn't sound bad because that's our root note. Got a nice cool resolution to it. And we're going to count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to be able to play that and count that before moving on. That's our bass lick. Now we're going to change that from quarter notes to 8th notes. So it's 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now just by switching quarter notes to 8th notes, the lick is twice as fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So one way to play quick is to subdivide your notes. Now we're going to speed it up again by playing more legato. Instead of playing, we're going to pull. We're going to pull from the 5th fret to the 3rd fret. The less I have to pluck the strings, the faster I can move. So I'm going to pull 5 to 3. I'm barring the 3rd fret with my index finger. I'm going to pull 5 to 3 and then pull 5 to 3 again. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3, pull a 4. Now, 1 and 2 and 3. Here, we're going to play 4, 2, and 0 all over the same beat. It's called the triplet. Triplet do. To do that, it helps to know that you're going to start here on the downbeat, 3, and you're going to finish here on the 4. So 3, 4, 3, pull a 4. 3, 4, 3, pull a 4. When I'm doing licks with timing that's a little harder for me, I think about where I'm going to finish and then fill in that space. Do, 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 oh, 2. We're going to play open, 2. You get 1 and 2 and triple it, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, pull a 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, pull a 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're fitting more notes in by, well, we're making it easier to play more notes by adding some pull-offs, and we're fitting some more notes by making our 8th notes triplets do. So now we have 3 notes over 1 beat instead of 1 or 2. More notes over more beats equals faster licks. So if 8th note triplets mean you could play 3 notes over 1 beat, 16th note triplets mean you can play 6 notes over 1 beat. And this is really where it starts to speed up. So to get that, we're going to put our index finger on the 3rd fret, hammer on the 5th fret, and pull off. Don't worry about speed, just try to get 3 notes in one pluck. Pluck, hammer, pull. Keeping my index finger down so when I hammer on, it's clear. And then the bend, I keep tension with this finger, pull that down just a little bit to get that tension, and let it snap back. Do this until you feel confident with it. Now, that is only half a beat. So we're going to go from there and land on the 5th fret of the E string, 1 and 2, and then repeat that note for the second beat. So we're going to go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now, that's the next step. We're going to keep this index finger down, and I want you to practice hammering on 3rd fret, pulling off, and then repeating the same on the E string. And all 6 of those notes play over one beat. So it's 1 and 2. Middle finger on the 4th fret of the C string. Just take this nice and slow. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. I want to work up to that speed, but 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 3, 4. All right, now we're going to add 8th notes. We're going to go 4, 2, 0, 2. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. 1 and, well, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. You really want to work on those hammer on and pull offs because that is so much of this stuff. It makes all these licks so much easier to play quickly. Now let's take this a little further. We're going to go after do-do-do-do. We're going to do a triplet 4, 2, 0. So 1, 2 pola. 1, 2. When you're doing this stuff, take it slow and try to get that lead note on the downbeat. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3rd beat there. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And those are the techniques I use to play fast licks. Now remember, a good solo isn't just fast licks. You want things to have space too. But it's good to know that you can speed up, and learning how to use that, when and where to use it, is part of this process. And that is how you speed up your playing. Subdividing it, learning to count, and adding these motions of hammer-ons and pull-offs so you can fit in more notes in tight spaces. All right, friends, until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. I hope you have a lovely day. And hopefully this helps your shredding. On the ukulele. I'll catch you next Wednesday or Saturday. Think about becoming a Patreon. Cheaper than a cheap cheeseburger.